Welcome to MotoE and the second weekend of action in this incredible championship. We're almost all set to go. The atmosphere is rising here as we get ready. MotoGP gave us an exciting qualifying. What's it going to give us in this break period for the French Grand Prix to get underway? Green flag at the back. Hector Garza's on pole position from Spinelli and Granado. All eyes will be towards the lights. Cassidy, Gutierrez, lights out. We're racing here for MotoE. Staller at the back for Chaz Davis already as we hurtle up towards turn number one. Garzo has the advantage. Spinelli, Cassidy, Granado, Zarcone, the top five coming through on the inside line into the Ford chicane for the first of 8 times as they head down to La Chapelle. Garzo continued to hold the lead. Spinelli's not going to hold him back, so a little bit of a chase between the two, and going straight on there as well was, I could not tell from the overall monitor up here in the commentary box, Pons. Pons has gone straight on, as according to my time screen anyway. That's who's gone off the line. Yeah, Pons, and maybe as well coming through, who's dropped down the order, Lucas Tunovic as well has gone straight down. Braking hard into Garage Vier at turn 8. And through on the inside. Cassidy takes Spinelli for second position. A nice little dive bomb there on the inside line. Mighty good performance then as they come down. Pons up to 8. Gutierrez in 9th position as they turn in to the S-Blue chicane. Garzo might have just gone straight on there through the chicane here. He might have cut the track. We'll keep an eye on the stewards to determine anything from that one. Gutierrez and Pons trading places once more. Race 1 of the weekend then here at the French Grand Prix. On the inside line, Cassidy trying to have a look at the inside of Spinelli. Couldn't make it work in stick. Into the last corner of Recudemont. Booted up towards the line. Lap 2. Well, Chaz Davis has started this race. He's 12 seconds behind this little battle. Tunovic in there as well. So on the inside line, Spinelli going for the lead ahead of Garzo and takes it. Nice little manoeuvre on the inside line to make the move stick. And up into the lead goes Nicolas Spinelli. Something's wrong with my mic shield up here in the comms box if you're wondering what I'm up to. As we'll put that down there. So Spinelli leads this race. Cassidy's taken second position. Garzo from first to third in the space of 2 corners. Pons has dropped down. Pons crashed. Pons might have crashed. Miguel Pons has crashed out. Rider okay. So Pons has crashed. Yellow flag at sector 2. We did say rider okay, so I'm slightly more relieved of that fact. Yeah, he's up, but the bike is down. Ducati bikes, heavy of course. Cassidy looking to the inside, down at turn 9 and 10. Coming to the S-Blue chicane. The Tech 3 racing with the LCRE team as well. Spinelli v Cassidy, and is Cassidy looking on the inside line. Spinelli shuts that inside door, can't seem to find a way through. Cassidy would lead the championship by 5 points to Garza at the moment. Spinelli will be 11 points back. Kevin Zanoni as well will be 31 points back out of this little championship battle we've been having. Up across the line we go. There's the sector times and who's been faster. Oh! Roccoli's crashed out. Massimo Roccoli is out. Pons has rejoined the race. Garzo's got a good run. Spinelli nearly drops in and Garzo goes through on the inside line. Gets ahead of Cassidy. And Zarcone and Granado battling it out. They're running down. Goes Granado. Zanoni's crashed out as well. Alessandro Zanoni has crashed out. He made battle with Granado. So Granado getting through on the inside line, making contact. They never make friends, do they? That's the little situation that I've been watching here. And there is Alessandro Zarcone out of the race. So down to 15, everyone gets points. Let's take a look at it again. So Granada's on the outside line. He'll take the inside line coming into the second half of the Ford chicane. Just collects the side of Zarcone. And in my opinion, that is Granado's fault. He sort of muscled his way through in a place he had no place being and caused that incident. Yellow flag is out in that first sector because of it. Now we're seeing Garzo on the attack, right on the back of Nicolas Spinelli into the back half of the track. Last two corners, yellow flag's been retrieved. Only Recruitment is left. The double Apex 13-14. Torres given a track limits warning. 16 officially left in this race. Zarcone's out, Rocoli's out. Davis and Paulins have rejoined, so is Lucas Tulovic. Spinelli at 139.973, Garzo 139.882, and they're side by side going towards the first corner, and Hector Garzo takes the lead. Spinelli's going to swing round the outside and shut the door into the Ford chicane, and down goes Garzo! Hector Garzo crashes out at the Ford chicane, and Nicolas Spinelli takes the lead of the race. Just a small error, and it costs you. He'll get it up and restart the bike. It's an electric bike. He's brilliant. He's picked it up, actually. That was Garzo's fault, not Spinelli. Spinelli had the move done. Turns in. Garzo loses the front on entry. And he's able to pick it up because I think his foot was underneath it. But, yeah, he knew exactly what he's done. He's lost out the championship lead now as well. Spinelli's going to lead, and it was only 1 point in the championship. He's now going to have a 24-point gap to him in the standings. Garzo's crashed out the worst possible time here in the MotoE World Championship. Yellow flag still out in Sector 1. Now it's been retrieved. Garzo, I think, is out. So Cassidy leads by 11 points to Spinelli, 21 points to Hector Garzo, who's now officially out of the race. Zarcone, however, moves up to third and brings that gap down to 25 points. So, and Torres with that track limits warning as well, remember, still on the limit of what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. No further action for Granado and Zarcone after being reviewed, say the stewards. Bit of a surprise for that to me, personally. 4 laps to go here in the first MotoE race of the weekend. Race 2 coming up later on today. And Spinelli just holding it back. Cassidy trying to find a way through, but can't. Just now through the Ford chicane. Gutierrez passes Matteo Ferrari for 7th position. Finelli in 9th. Breaking into La Chapelle. And gets back on the power ever so gently. Up we go. I think it's safe in saying at the moment that Spinelli just has to keep it on the road. Cassidy's going to save his tyres as long as he possibly can until there's an issue, and then he'll pounce. He'll jump on the back of it. Lap 5 of 8. Oh, Cassidy's getting close by the back there. As we ride on board, you can hear the sort of engine noise in the background from the Moto3 boys revving up as they get ready for their qualifying session coming up after this. And the park as well, it's so noisy here as well. So Spinelli leads, Cassidy in second. Back to the track action now from the off-board angles. Zarcone might have a go for second place here as well. It's not too unheard of. He's closing in into Recruitment on the last corner. Lap 4, lap 5 of 8, that seems to be taking ages, doesn't it, as well? Zanone's a 1:40.038, so is improving the time. Spinelli, Cassidy, Zarcone, Torres, and Mantovani. Andrea Mantovani up into 5th position now, so that's a great performance from him. Zanone's going to have a little look on the inside of Cassidy into the Ford chicane. Talking about a move on the inside line. Wasn't going to take it. Just had a little bit left on the cusp there as well to see what he had. Oh, Maria Herrera has got a long lap penalty. Not sure why, but I'm sure it'll come up on the screen here in the comments box. But she's been given that penalty by the stewards. Cassidy's got a 22.615 in Sector 2. Heavy on the brakes, regenning whatever battery power you've got. Pretty interesting actually that we're in MotoE, we're in Formula E, also racing this weekend in Berlin. Their race came out later on today. And Zanoni, let's have a look at Zanoni on the inside line, getting ahead of MotoE. Cassidy down to third. He's going to fight back at the exit though with S Blues, side by side, and they touch, they clip, and somehow Cassidy holding through. Zanoni's going to have the inside line, and they're side by side down towards Akudamont, the last two corners of the track, and Zanoni stays it through. Oh, and Cassidy sends it up the inside at the last corner and forcibly takes second position. This has allowed Nicola Spinelli to escape at the front, 2 to go, and he's got a 1.25 second gap. Here comes Zanoni to the inside line through turn 1. Torres and Mantovani having a battle out front as well. Zanoni's passed Cassidy. Is Cassidy going to fight back? No. Torres has got ahead of Mantovani. Ferrari with another track limits warning now. Into La Chapelle. Down through turn 6. Back on the power. And they're just holding it together nicely. It's a smooth, calm operation. That's what we've got going on here. No ifs, no buts. Everyone just getting on with it. Not doing anything wrong. Not fussing, not moaning. They're all just doing exactly what they need to do in order to keep this an interesting little title battle. That's what we're having here. Spinelli though by 1.3 seconds. Zanoni in P2. As they break hard then. Into the S Blues chicane. Back on power. And Zanoni's 1.2 seconds back. So this is a replay of how it all happened as well. Cassidy sliding around like crazy, side by side with each other. And Zanoni just clipping, just a little elbow bang. An elbow bang. At almost over 200 kilometers an hour. 243 kilometers an hour was their top speed. MotoE's come a long way, hasn't it, in the past couple of years, and it's still developing interesting racing. Last lap, though, of race 1. Spinelli, 1.2 seconds. Now is Jordi Torres going to try and get Cassidy for third place. He's going to go around the outside of 1. That's the inside at 2. Things are against it. Cassidy defends that racing line like crazy. Torres is still going to be there, waiting to jump. Down the hill they come. Just gently through La Chapelle for the last time. Torres with that track limits warning, remember, so he cannot go off the track on this last lap and gain an advantage. He will lose the positions for that. Looking there at Mantovani in P5. Smells a podium if he can find a way through. It's that type of evening, I'm afraid. That type of race. Late on the brakes. Trail in. Hope you all get there safely. Nicola Spinelli is going to win once again this year. He's coming into the last sector. There he is in the number 29 Tech 3 Racing team. Zanoni from Cassidy, the current podium, but Cassidy, Torres and Mantovani battling like crazy. Torres has got a great run round the outside, and that's going to catch out Cassidy. It's going to be quite close to the last sector. I hope we can see the race winner across the line. Torres going for it on the inside of the exit. The S Blues nearly loses his front. Mantovani's going to try and come up the inside as well. Mantovani dives, hasn't worked out. Last corner of Akudamont, nothing's going to happen there. Nicolas Spinelli crosses the line to win race 1 of the MotoE French Grand Prix. Zanoni is second. Cassidy rounds out the podium in third. Jordi Torres is fourth. Andrea Mantovani comes in 5th position. 6th for Eric Granado, 7th for Oscar Gutierrez, 8th for Matteo Ferrari. Alessio Finelio is in 9th. Kevin Manfred is 10th. Lucas Tulovic home in 11th. Armando Pontanet is 12th. Chaz Davis regains to 13th. Maria Herrera, that long lap, is 14th. Miguel Pons, 15th. The 3 retirements, the championship leader coming into this, Hector Garzo, Alessandro Zacconi, and Massimo Morcoli as well out. We'll have the same race later, same grid, but it's Nicolas Spinelli who wins the MotoE French Grand Prix. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.